Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another car video. Today I've got the Foxwell code reader, and basically I'm going to be using it on my vehicle. I do have a check engine or service engine light. You may have this as well, and this code reader is going to help you determine what that code is. You don't have to go to AutoZone every time. And maybe it's just more convenient if you have an older vehicle to be able to just check your code whenever it does come up. If it's coming up frequently, you might be able to save yourself some time, going from place to place. Instead, you can have this at home and you can check your codes. You're also able to print the reports from your printer. So that's also something that is available. This code reader does have quite a bit of features. I'll be going through some of them, and I hope this video ends up being helpful to you. There will be a link in the description below for this product, so you can read up some more on some more of the specifications, check pricing, and then ultimately you are able to purchase through the link that I provide. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, opening up the box, you have a USB cable. This is for you to be able to attach the code reader to a computer, and you can actually download all of the codes onto the computer, but you do have to install the Foxwell program, and there are instructions. There's a manual for you to be able to get the instructions for that. Okay, your connection for the code reader should be somewhere under your steering wheel to the left or center. Once you connect the code reader should turn on immediately. Okay, once you get to this screen, you do have a lot of options, but if you want to just read the code right away, the I/M, that blue button in the middle, you can click that and it's going to be able to diagnose right away. You are going to want to turn the vehicle on or power it on at least to some extent so that you can read the code. Okay, and you have a lot of information on here. I'm not going to go through each exact one, but the one that you do want to look at is the DTC. There's one there, so there's one code. DTC lookup, I really am not sure about this. It's a little complicated. This is not actually telling you what codes you have. So this, you can look in the manual and you'll have to figure out what this part is. You have options, you have the different setup, and then if you go to OBD, EOBD, and you click enter, that is where you're actually going to be able to see the code. So if you see codes found, if it's just one through however many you have, it's going to show up right there. And then you have other information that might be useful to you. Now to see this code, you're going to go to read code and then pending codes. Click enter, and that is the code that I have, and that actually is accurate to what I know that the vehicle currently needs. So I know that I probably used maybe 5 to 10% of the capability of this code reader. Of course, there's a whole lot of other things you can do and explore with this, but just for the purposes of this video, I showed you how to read the code and how to get the code. You're also able to print it from a computer. can kind of go through here, explore a little bit. However, you do want to take a look at the instructions to really know exactly what everything is used for. It does take some time. So again, for the purposes of this video, it's just the code, but there's a whole lot of other things this code reader can do. All right, so as you can see there, this code reader is going to power on once you connect it to the actual vehicle itself. The USB cable is going to be for you to connect it to your computer. You can actually connect it, and you're able to look up all the information you can download. You can actually set up the Foxwell system on your computer. You are going to want to look at the manuals, the instructions to be able to do that. But that may make it easier for you to print it off, whatever codes you have, or there's a variety of other information on there. The purpose of this video is to find the code that I have on my vehicle that's bringing up a check engine light. I did show you how to do that, and so that was my main purpose. However, you may want to diagnose some other things. You might want other information from your vehicle, and so downloading the system onto your computer or onto your smartphone, or just you know, playing around with it, looking at the different tools can help you. You know, it's something that you're able to do if that's what you needed. Now, just for the purposes of checking the check engine light, that's what I was able to do. It is very easy, it's very quick, and it's a good valued code reader. You don't want to cheap out on something like this because you do want to get the actual codes. Now, I was able to verify. I did actually end up getting the same code from the AutoZone code reader that they use over there. Exactly the same code that I had over there. So I was able to verify that. Now it'll show you if you have multiple codes. Luckily I just have one, and so now I'm able to get that information. But of course you will have a lot of different tools and a lot of different options if you have a computer in your garage or wherever you have your computer. You can print off the data, or let's say you're working for a client and you want to use this code reader. You can print off that information to give to them, and you can mess around here, and you've got a lot of different options here. Okay, that's really all I have on this code reader. If you have another use for it, you really are going to have to just click on that link, get some more information that way. But I can tell you that there is quite a bit that you're going to get with this particular code reader. Just for the purposes of getting a code, it is very quick and simple to be able to do that. It is very high quality. It's good that you're able to connect it to your computer. I hope this video ended up being helpful for you. If it was, please make sure to like and subscribe if this was successful, or if you had any questions at all, comment below. That's really all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.